Hey, what's going on, guys? So what happens every 3,000 to 5,000 miles? You know that little light pops up on your dash? It's time to change your oil. Well, today I'm gonna walk you through the steps on doing that. The first step you're gonna want to do is make sure you get your supplies. You're gonna need your wrench, a new filter, your oil that you got to put back in there, a bucket, some rags, and if you don't like getting your hands dirty, some gloves won't help. So to start off, what we're gonna do is you want to pop your hood, of course, because how you gonna do it. Next step you're gonna do is you're gonna take your oil cap off right here. You always want to take that off because if you can't put oil back in there, you don't want to pull the plug out first. Second step, you're gonna crawl up under your vehicle and you're gonna locate what you're looking for. So as mine, you can see right here is the drain plug. So what you're gonna do with this is you're gonna get your bucket and you're gonna set it right under here. You'll take your wrench, put it on there, bust it loose and let it drain. Now you always wanna be careful because as you can see there's a lot of stuff going on down here and you can splatter oil everywhere, get it in your eyes. Doesn't make for a really good day. Second step, while that's draining, you're gonna wanna go ahead and find your oil filter, which is right here. This is where you'll use your pliers to pry that off. It just spins right off, easy. And you want to make sure that drains in the bucket as well because a lot of oil is going to come out of that. By now, the oil drain plug, you should have all your oil drained out of it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to wipe the plug off with your rag and then you'll put it back in there and torque it down with your wrench. Now you don't want to do it too tight. You just want to put it tight and then maybe give it a little bump to make sure it's in there. Reason you want to do that, you strip that oil pan out, it's going to be a really bad day. Then you'll take your new oil filter. You want to make sure the gasket came off of the old one. You put a little ring of oil on your new gasket and put your oil filter back in there. Now that you want to make sure as tight as can be because a leaky oil filter can lead to some really bad problems, really bad oil leaks, ticking, really bad day if one of those blows off. So now, then you take your rag. We want to wipe everything down, and once you've done that, you're ready for step 3. So step 3 is we're going to climb out from under our car, and that cap that we took off, you're going to add oil to it. By now, you've got your oil in there, you're ready to start. Before you start it, I always double check everything. I make sure my plug is tight, my filter is tight, got the oil cap on, everything's good to go. So then we'll walk around there, we'll start it up, and then while it's running, you want to give it a few minutes, look under there. You don't see anything rushing out, so you're good. Keep letting it run, crawl back under there, and double check your plug and your filter. You want to make sure there's nothing leaking from there, that nothing's coming out, and then if there's not, you're good to go. So what you'll do is you come back up, turn it off, then you want to grab the dipstick, which is right here. You want to pull that out and make sure that your oil level is where it's supposed to be. You always want to make sure your oil level is where it's supposed to be. If there's too much oil in there, it's going to smoke, cause leaks. If there's not enough oil in there, it's not going to lubricate the cylinders and everything in there like it's supposed to, and you can lock the motor up. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. It will save you money instead of taking it to one of those quick lube places or your local mechanic. Also, you get the great feeling that you just accomplished something on your own, that you know how to change your oil. Second, your car's gonna love you for it. You know, when you get that good meal in and you just sit back and you're like, wow, that was awesome. Your car does the same thing. When it's got new, fresh oil in there, the motor runs happy, it sounds happy, and it's gonna have a better day. It'll also pay off in the long run. Preventive maintenance like this does save you money in the long run down the road. It'll help your car last longer, and it's a good feeling to be able to get down there and get your hands dirty. Well, that's how you change your oil. If you have any more questions, just leave comments below and I'll answer them.